All right, friends, thanks for being on here on this Wednesday evening. It's about 5:30 here on December the 8th. Wanted to hop on and look ahead because just like we saw earlier this week, we are seeing a busy and a stormy pattern. Now, keep in mind, a lot of folks, you know, they forget this, but late fall is a secondary severe weather season for the eastern United States with the system that we saw Sunday night, early Monday, that produced quite a bit of high winds, but several confirmed tornadoes as well, a couple across central eastern Kentucky. Unfortunately, I think we're seeing the pattern repeating itself here for this coming Friday night and early on Saturday. So the focus of this brief weather update will be to take a look at that potential severe weather here as we head into the weekend. All right, let's go ahead and get you started. Quick check of what's happening outside right now as we go on over to our radar source. Let's see if I have that available for us. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. If we won't, we'll make something up. There you go. And really things are pretty quiet. We've got the exiting system from the other day, still producing, by the way, some stronger thunderstorms across portions of the Florida Peninsula. In fact, a severe thunderstorm warning there looks like just to the southwest of Jacksonville, between Jacksonville and Gainesville. But otherwise, and that's lower end, we're talking maybe 60-mile-per-hour winds with that. Otherwise, high pressure across the central U.S., retreating Arctic high pressure moving into the northeast with that next storm beginning to take shape across the Rockies. This will be the one that will, again, give us that potential of some pretty nasty, severe thunderstorms here as we head on into this weekend. It is 5:30. My goal is to be off of this by about 5:35, 5:40. This is going to be a quick hitter, but I do want to check in with some of our friends, make sure that see who's on here. And then also, if you don't mind, a quick like and share of the program. It's always appreciated. And let's see if I can't get my live scene to play out correctly. This may be a real short show if I don't have all my content ready for you. It should be playing. I don't know why it's not. All right, well, with that, I'll come back to that in a moment. So we are, again, looking at that potential of severe weather arriving this weekend. Let me turn on the convective outlook, and this is for Friday and Friday night. This goes until Saturday at 7 a.m. in the morning, so that's the area that we've identified. I should say we. I'm going to give the Storm Prediction Center their due credit because I think this is pretty well placed. If anything, it may broaden based on the data that I've been seeing so far today. All right, with that being said, let me hop on our social media and see who do we have following on the program right now. This is live on YouTube. This is our YouTube channel. It's been a couple of weeks or so since I've updated it, so I felt like I needed to. Thank you for being on. Is the picture blurry on YouTube? I just brought it up on one of my computers. Let me know what you're seeing. We've got Jim Perry in the house. Hey, Jimmy. Summer rain, talking about potential of severe weather, yeah. Are you guys, do you all have kind of a blurry stream, or is it just me? I hope that's not the stream quality. Surely we can do better than that, YouTube, right? And then it looks like one of my account, oh, there it is. Let me see what it looks like over here. Oh, no. Okay, so go, skip. No, that's not what I asked you to do. I wanted you to go to my channel. Sorry, I'm getting into a tech fight. Okay, no, it does look fine. It looks okay. It's just this particular monitor over here. It doesn't look great. All right, with that being said, let's take a look at the maps here and what we can expect This is the European forecast model showing rain developing on Friday, but the front itself doesn't come through till Friday night, sometime late Friday night, and into Saturday morning. So that's what we want to watch out for. Okay, live scene. And okay, we should be playing out now, so now I can show you the rest of my tools. Okay, so let's go on over to, well, looks like some of my toys aren't working so well. I'll have to do them the old-fashioned way. Over to, now we have an echo. Well, looks like some of my toys aren't working so well. Okay, that should have been the echo. And quickly we're going to run through the storm of interest. You can see potent cold front here. It's going to bring snow to the upper Midwest, portions of Iowa, Wisconsin, UP of Michigan. But that low pressure, this is the European forecast model, really drops. It really, really gets cranking. Starts at about a 994 low Friday evening, and then it really drops. It just tanks. In fact, down to about a 979, about a 976 is what it's showing by Saturday evening. So 994 to 976, that is about a 18 millibar drop. The earlier run was showing about a 20 or 22 millibar drop, which would be close to bomb cyclone, that is, but not quite. Now, some of the parameters that we're looking for, first of all, is always this time of the year, you know, you almost always have wind energy, and this one will be no exception. A ton of wind energy with this. So let me rock it back. This is Friday during the day, so this is going to be wind up about 4,000 or 5,000 feet. Looking at the wrong camera, sorry. So wind up at about 4,000 or 5,000 feet as we go throughout the day on Friday. It's going to become breezier at the surface, but really the winds aloft begin to increase. And then as we get into Friday night, this is 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, we've got 60 to 75 knot winds. So 65, 75 knot winds. That's pretty serious. That's humming at about 75 to 85 miles per hour, a short distance above the earth. So any thunderstorm that taps into that could potentially deflect that energy down to the ground. So this is one aspect that we're looking for. Another aspect is, of course, it's always the case this time of the year, instability is usually a rare commodity because you just don't get much heating. And without the heating, you don't get the instability, and as a result, oftentimes severe weather fails to produce as a result because you don't have the ingredients. You may have the wind speed, or maybe you have an efficient lifter like a cold front, but you got to have that instability. Typically this time of year, that's the limiting factor. But this system is showing a rather robust amount of instability for this time of the year. This is CAPE, or convective available potential energy, showing by late Friday, in some cases up to about 1,000 units, even higher than that down in the lower Mississippi River Valley, 1,200, even looks like 1,400 units into southern portions of Arkansas. That is way more than enough energy to get these storms ignited and to really give that potential for sustained severe weather. Now, as we go into the overnight period, Friday night, as you would expect, you begin to lose some of that. But even during the overnight period, you're still talking about, look at Louisville, Kentucky, running at 500 to 700 units for much of the overnight. And that's when those lines of thunderstorms will begin to interact with that. So I really like Louisville to Bowling Green to Paducah, down through central, make that western Tennessee, and into southern and eastern sections of Arkansas for prime for severe weather. It's unclear how far east that main severe threat will go because we will lose some heating as we go throughout the overnight. But right now, from where I'm sitting, it looks like a pretty legitimate threat. That's the European. I haven't even looked at the GFS as far as instability numbers. It does show it a little weaker during the overnight, but you get the same basic idea though. So this is a storm that we're going to have to look out for. As mentioned, the previous one brought all types of bad weather. You know, I was just taking a look at some of the Storm Prediction Center stuff here from early in the week. Let's go back to, yeah, here we go. So this was Sunday night. Look at the the amount of tornadoes that were reported, several in the state of Kentucky, including the Stamping Ground tornado, which injured 3 people, by the way. I know Storm Prediction Center says 2. It was 3. I know that because I've been freelance working out of the Lexington TV market. But there's nothing out there to suggest that we won't see a repeat of this for this weekend. At least that potential is there. There's some of that wind energy associated with the storm that's going to be coming down the pipe, so we'll be watching that. So, hey, thanks for being on. And see, real quick, I want to bring this down to a close. We're still a couple days away. Just wanted to draw some attention to it. See who we have. I've got Kyle Jordan Weather. Thanks for being on, Kyle. And if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and come back. Helen, quality seems fine. Very good. It's just this particular monitor, I believe. And then Helen Kuhn says, for all involved, stay safe. You as well. So thanks for being here. Again, just kind of priming the pump. We'll have more updates tomorrow and Friday as the storm system gets a little bit closer to us. And we'll be watching again. That potential is there for severe weather as we head on into later in the week. This is the area of interest, and we'll finish you with this right here, the Storm Prediction Center. Anywhere in the green, you have the potential of severe weather, okay? And that goes from Houston all the way up into eastern central Kentucky, central Indiana. It's the yellow right now. It looks like the highest risk of severe. That is a slight, but it's a day 3, so likely they're going to upgrade this. They may expand this as well. It goes from Louisville to Paducah to Memphis and all the way down into portions of northern Louisiana. So we'll continue to monitor the situation. Thanks for being here. Be sure to like this video if you haven't already, and come back and see us again next time. We'll talk to you guys soon. I got to fix all my buttons. None of them are working. Thanks for being here, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great midweek.